Alright, so we are on Lijang Tower, and we have a 6-stack team. This is a mixture of first and second roster of Crusader tonight, just for emphasis. Here we're watching Instinct's point of view. He's playing Brigitte. It seems, from what I saw, we have a Zarya, a Reinhardt, and a Genji, and Mercy, and Lucio. So that'll be it. So what we have here is a pretty good holding spot. Zarya's gone a little too far for charge. When you need charge, all you have to do is stand a little bit in front of the Reinhardt. So we see they're finally taking point. They did a good hold off for the first bit. It's a nice capture, and holding at that ramp right there is really good. Yeti over there getting some nice kills, and then Genji follows it up, and Zarya pushing forward. It's pretty nice. So now is when you want to kind of back off, stay holding. You want to still keep holding this area though. If you try to hold on point, it creates a few problems as you start to let them get onto the point with you. And that was really bad for positioning wise there. Should be holding back a bit. Don't go on the bridge, stay back by the bridge. Yeti playing it smart, not trying to hold his shield up the entire time, but now Brigitte making her way back. So you can see that from where they were standing was a good spot, and you just want to keep holding it there, letting the Mercy and the Lucio get their ult charge up. And as you can see, Mercy's starting to ult now with the grab. Nice grab on the wall. Perfect spot, C-Man. And Brigitte, this isn't really where you want to be. You've got a team fight going on. I understand you're trying to hit the soldier, but, you know, you're trying to 1v1 a soldier. You should probably let the Genji do that. Meanwhile, your team's kind of taking lots of damage. Good comp, though, from this team here. We've got the triple healer and support. So, I mean, right now, you're so far, like, the Brigitte is so far overextended trying to ult here with nobody to follow. That's terrible positioning. Getting yourself picked off should not be there in any situation. So, now you can see they're going around the right side, so this is where you want to go ahead and move around. I would not suggest going anybody other than Brigitte. You got triple support, you don't need another healer. Yeti doing a good job holding strong up there with just the Mercy, but unfortunately it won't be enough. So this is basically I mean, honestly, the Brigitte's fault. It should not be there. And right now, you can see, let's pause it, you've got your entire team dead. You definitely don't want to be standing right here where they can shoot you. Your Genji's dead over here, and your Lucio's dead over here. Ryan's just died, is about to be res. You want to be backing off, because if you get picked right now, you're staggering your team about another 10-15 seconds more than you need to. So you got the 93, that's good. But again, I don't really think we need the Ana if we're going to have triple support. You need that Brigitte, and the brawling power that she gives is really good. So if you're moving over right side, make sure the Ryan stays with his shield up so you guys can go past without taking too much damage. And now is when you want to just bubble the Ryan as he pushes in. Smart. And there's a good ult. Genji going in. I like the combos. Should be saving that sleep dart for the Sombra behind that you know is going to be there. Don't go around this way because you're isolating yourself right now. Yeti getting a nice fire strike there. A nice hold here. You just want to make sure that you're calling out that Sombra. Nice. And yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good push from here. Just make sure, nice sleep. I wouldn't really... The grab was kind of unnecessary since you had already kind of confidently won the fight, so definitely don't need to be grabbing there. But, I mean, the triple support seems to be working for right now. I would be definitely surprised if they were able to take this now with the 6 on point. All it is left, soldier down, and that's pretty much going to be the first round. So, a pretty good round, though. Nice pushes, good combos of the ults. Reinhardt doing a good job keeping his shield up for you guys, but also making sure he fire strikes. This is where I would send a sleep out right now, because you know the Ryan's going to try to get on point as soon as possible. You can see that. So honestly, as an Ana player, if you know that it's going to happen, just throw the sleep dart out as prediction, and it'll work 9 out of 10 times. So right now you see they have the Pharah, they have the soldier ulting, and I'm not sure what Mercy's doing. You should be healing. There you go. Yeah, so it's a good round. Roadhog's going to go down. I would definitely say, even though it seemed to work out, I would still say switch off the Ana, because you have 2 healers. It's a good combo of healers. They're doing a good job themselves. You playing Ana isn't really going to give a whole lot of extra healing because of all of that. Ana's definitely not a third healer to play. So I would say I would definitely say just go ahead and switch back to Brigitte. And you can see C-Man with Brigitte instead of Zarya. Not really sure if this comp is a little awkward. Okay, you're switching to Zarya now. Okay, that works too. I definitely like, if you're gonna go triple support, definitely have a Brigitte in that now, in this meta. So that works. So we're gonna push on to this map. This is a good map for Lucio, I will say, and this comp will definitely do well, especially with the Lucio Mercy combo. So here we go, pushing in. Alright, so your bubbles are gonna be really important here. You want to make sure, I mean, you use 2 bubbles there and you only got 30%, and it's not really effective bubbling. So you see the soldier on the top, so you should definitely be calling that out just in case. But now is when you want to push the point and make sure everybody's coming there. Your bubble's still, again, not doing anything. And so you want to make sure you're trying to have Ryan or Brigitte. You want to tell those two to be out there in the midst of the fight. You got a good bubble there, another good bubble there. Now is when you want to push forward a bit, but just keep them pressured, because you don't want to force them to commit to a push yet, because you want to make sure you can get your ult charged as soon as possible. That's a great ult by Reinhardt, and he's going to go in there, and you guys can clean up that fight. Their enemy Reinhardt definitely did not have a good push there. Of course, you got a Reaper and a Yeti, Winston behind you, not a Yeti. Their Winston's kind of wasting his ult right now. They don't have the point. He's not trying to stall. So this is the instance where you should be focusing the Mercy, not the Winston, because I mean the Winston's gonna have 1,000 health. Definitely, yeah, that's an alright bubble. Again, not the best bubble there. You want to make sure you kind of bubble your Rhine or Brigitte. The Genji sometimes, but only when he's deep in there. And that's a good ult by the Lucio to defend. As long as you can keep everybody alive. You're at 70%, you know that. It's good, another good bubble. Your Genji's doing a good job of in the back with the Brigitte. That's a good combo there. Brigitte and Genji going in the back area, flanking a bit. But you're good at 100 charge, but you're not really focusing the right people. Now you're going for Mercy, but you're kind of just hitting whoever. You want to keep your sights focused on one person. Winston's not your primary target right now. I don't know, it seems weird though. Your tracking seems a little iffy. Like the way you're doing it's kind of, you're slow to find your next target. It almost looks like you're using, like it literally looks like you're using a controller, the way you're playing. That's a good bubble, but as long as you guys are pushing in. So you have your ult now, and you know that. You're almost about to win the point. So what you want to do now is tell your Brigitte, who should have Rally, or your Genji, just to go in with you. That's a good grab, and your Genji should go in, bubble him nice, and that should be the cleanup. And now that you have only killed 3 of them with the grab, you can gain ult charge off the rest of them. So Reaper goes down, nice targeting, and now it's just about bubbling so that their Winston doesn't move anybody off, and that's a good team kill. I would say you definitely should have about 30% right now after that fight. You were at 100 charge or so. By the time you finish playing by the time you finish your grab and you only killed 3 people, you should definitely have a good 30% left, for sure. So the Reaper's ulting, that's a good ult by the Lucio to keep you guys alive. Definitely focus Winston down, but as soon as Reaper shows up, you want to get him. And now you need to be asking for those heals. You need to be asking to be pocketed, because when you Zarya with 100 charge, instantly gonna win the game for you. So yeah, I say after that fight, you just got to work on who you're focusing on as a Zarya. But your team comp is doing really well. That's how you guys got the win pretty easily. I would say that comp. Your Genji was doing nice. Lucio was keeping everybody alive. I really like that Lucio. And yeah, the Genji plays were really nice. This would be on the first point, yeah, where he goes in with his ult. And this was a really good push. I mean, he had his ult before they even got off the bridge. That's really important. And the double kills, getting the Widow in the back, was really good. So I would say that's a really good game. I don't think that's a good comp to go with. The Zarya protecting the Rhine. Just make sure whoever is playing Zarya has the proper, definitely the proper, call outs to say when to go in. The Reinhardt should be calling out the pushes. Lucio always making sure he's on that Q button just in case, because that'll be really important. Definitely good play.